A lot of parents want to know when they can start introducing finger foods to their baby. And most babies start to eat solid foods between 4 and 6 months of life, and then they're well established on solids between 8 and 12 months. This is when they're being fed solids by you for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and for 2 snacks each day. Once they've gotten to this point and you've pretty well gotten mealtime down, then you can start introducing finger foods. And this will be fun for them, and it may make mealtime a little bit easier for you too. You can put things on their tray for them to pick up and feed themselves. So this could be small noodles, diced poultry, diced cheese, small pieces of cooked vegetable, crackers, teething biscuits. Those are just a few ideas. Just make sure it's the right size so that they won't choke on it. It's at this point that they can start eating food off of your plate too, if it looks good, again, as long as it's the appropriate size. Between 8 and 12 months, it's also a good time to introduce the sippy cup. Let your child practice holding it. They may not master that skill, but around a year of age, they should be pretty good at holding a sippy cup and also a spoon. That doesn't mean that they'll be able to actually get contents from a bowl to their mouth, though. They lack that dexterity, but by about 15 months, they're mastering this skill, getting a little bit better at it. By 18 months for sure, you should be able to give your toddler a fork and a spoon and a plate and let them feed themselves. That doesn't mean that they'll always want to, though, and a lot of food's probably going to end up on the floor and all over the tray, and sometimes they're just more in the mood to smear it all around the tray with their hands, but it is good to get them moving in that direction sometime between their first birthday and 18 months. And then by 2 years, they should have pretty well mastered this skill. You'll notice that also around 2 years of age, they don't really like to get dirty. That starts to change between 18 months and 2 years. By 3 years for sure, your children should be independently feeding themselves. If you have more questions for me in the future, please feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.